Alright guys, first game was a blast. Let's go for the second one. Where are the walls? Why are those guys not playing walled maps? Where's Arena, guys? Where's Arena? Anyway, they are playing here a map called Skukuza. Skukuza? Skukuza. Skukuza is a map that became quite known here for other tournament watchers. It's basically a map where you have a lot, and I mean a lot of hunt here on the center of the map. It's a very difficult to wall map, or at least to fully wall yourself. The gold is scattered here on small tiles, and you also have a big pile of berries here, so there's like a lot of food on this map. But don't get me wrong, you have no access here to boars. So basically, if you want to collect some food, you either have to go towards the berries or try to lure as much ostriches and zebras and deers and whatever as you can. Some players were actually playing this with the Minotaur approach, so there were guys going for the God and playing Dark Age on this map to take their opponents out of the zebras just for them to take. There were some others going for Minotaur, like the Japanese. Some other guys were going for Surgeons and trying to take on the map, but these guys are with a very different approach. Lewis is playing here with the Khmer and did a mill already, so he's going for the Khmer. He's just gonna try to up without a lumber camp, maybe making the lumber camp later. As for Andy, he's actually going for the lure. And since he's Jurchen, whenever he kills the zebra, he's just gonna have no decay, so he can even kill multiple units here on his TC if he likes that. One thing that I was expecting those guys to make was luring multiple stuff at the same time, but it seems that this skill has yet to be mastered by the top players. Honestly, I can totally see in a not so distant future players realizing that they can actually align like 3 zebras and trying to push 3 zebras at once. That's probably what I expect for this map for the next few years. But for now, as you can see, no Mongols. Mongols were probably banned on this map. You cannot allow a Mongol player here. Imagine how much strong a Mongol would be than a regular Civ, eh? And no Minotaur approaches. Andy is already walling. I know that I thought that this map was difficult to wall, but Andy is very good at walling. And honestly guys, I have to say, I think that Lewis is a bit better playing the meta game, so if they just play like Scout and Archers, I would actually bet on Lewis, and I feel like Andy is better on the anti-meta game, so playing with Monks, playing with Siege, playing Fast Castle, but both are great players, and that's my bet. Great mining camp here from Andy. It will allow him to eat both gold and stone. Does Lewis have access to something similar? He does not, so Andy was just lucky. That's not something that the map will generate every time. The big thing about that is that Andy can just go there, eat the food, and then go back, eat the wood, and oh my goodness. I was telling you guys, Andy's going for the anti-meta play here. Market, blacksmith, that's a Jurchen fast castle, while the Khmer, well, he's trying to still consume some food here from the center, and he's going to play scouts. So scout opening here by Lewis against the defense here from Andy. Andy is gonna click soon. He's finishing here the walls on the back, so there will be nowhere for Lewis to hit, and I wonder what kind of game plan does Andy has. Remember guys, they cannot build extra town centers because this is sudden death. Whenever you take down the enemy town center, you win the game. Lewis will probably stop making army. He knows that he cannot win by using his scouts. There's nothing for him to raid. I wonder what kind of army Andy's gonna do. I have seen Jurchen players playing with grenadiers. There comes a barracks. If we see an archer range, grenadiers. If we see a stable, then it's about to be steppe lancers. There we go, another barracks. Oh my god, I was wrong. No grenadiers and no steppe lancer. He's actually going to play here with fire lancers. Only gold and wood does it does cost, and it actually has a good bonus here against cavalry units. So you can use this as some kind of buffet pikeman. It's not as good as a pikeman versus cavalry, but its overall stats are better. As you can see, a spearman has no respect whatsoever, and you can actually kill it with villagers. A fire lancer is a whole different story. With 9 attack and 1 pierce armor, these units are actually very threatening to villagers. So, Fire Lancers. A fast castle into Fire Lancers. I would never expect that. That's such a Phosphorus build. Phosphorus is doing something similar. I think that I have seen him doing this with Vietnamese, but honestly, Jurchen for this map is quite interesting. He has double all the wood upgrades, and now he's already adding the rocket cards. So Step Lancer plus rocket card, such a cool combination, huh? Such a cool combination. There goes the rocket cards. He's already hitting the enemy town center, guys. Honestly, this is the spot that you don't want to be into. Being pushed on your town center in a game where if you lose the TC, you die. He does drop the Mangonel, misses the shot. Damn! He did miss the shot. And he knows that this guy has... Oh, he's gonna try to snipe using Knights. Good shot by Lewis. Good shot, good shot. He almost lost even the second rocket card. That's a big pack of step lancer of fire lancers. We're talking about 11. Mangonels are just hitting here. Rocket card versus Mangonel. Andy is only taking a small amount of food here from the berries, so we see no investment on the farms whatsoever. So he's just going to control here the center. No hunt is available here for Lewis anymore, but he's Khmer, so he can also use very good farms and also take the berries. He's trying to counterattack here using some Kevarchers that can be good for Lewis. And Andy's attacking here with the rocket cards. Honestly, I like Andy's position a bit more on this game. He's constantly hitting the town center. If he just... Oh! Diving the town center? Ballsy, huh? He did counter. He did defend. He's attacking the TC. Oh my god, this TC is taking way too much damage. One Mangonel has died. Another Mangonel has died. My goodness! Lewis is losing Mangonels and not being able to snipe a single one of the rocket cards. He's about to upgrade his Fire Lancer. He does have a Monk to give support, convert single knights and also heal the backline. I think that this TC is not going to survive. Lewis is even sending views. No, you don't do that, my friend. The rocket cards snipe the views. The Fire Lancers snipe the others. The Monk has yet to be taken down. Great shot here by Andy, and it's the double G, guys. So Fire Lancer FC together with Rocket Card, and that was what it takes to take down the Khmer. So instead of a Feudal Age meta, we just developed here a Phosphor kind of FC game, and very well played by Andy, guys. I'm very surprised by this game. So this was game number 2. Let's go for game number 3. There we go, guys. Let's go for game number 3, and finally we have some walls in a world map, in a world tournament. So the map here is Hideout. We do have Lewis playing with the Way. Honestly, a small curiosity, Lewis is very good with this civilization. When he plays Ranked, he leaves the Way as his civilization choice. So if anyone tries to play with a regular Civ, like, oh, I want to pick a Civ, I want to pick Mayans, I'm going to face Lewis playing with the Way. I honestly love players that have a personality and they just say, hey, I have a civilization that I think it's good and I'm gonna go with this. Wei is very good on this game mode because they gain extra villagers by making upgrades. So this means that they have a potential of getting like 2 extra views as soon as they reach Feudal Age by upgrading Double Beat Axe and Horse Collar, and they can also boost their economy by making more upgrades, such as the gold mining, such as the bow saw on Castle Age. So basically, a regular player with Wei in a game where you are only going to have a single town center is probably going to open like a 3 view advantage during Feudal Age, 6 view advantage during Castle Age, and they can just scale better than their opponents. Another thing that I find to be very good for the civilization is that the Wei actually has a unit, the Xianbei Rider, which replaces the Kevarcher here. Where's the Wei? This unit here, and this unit costs very few gold, but not only that, this unit also doesn't have an elite upgrade. So basically, by the time you reach Imperial Age, you have a Kevarcher that has similar stats to a Revi Kevarcher without having to pay for the up. You just need to go for every other upgrade, such as Bracer, Chemistry, everything that you already know, or if you don't know, we may actually make a video for that. So basically this unit is quite good, especially on this mode, because then you just need to keep your Chambay Rider and add some siege to support, like the Traction Trebuchet, which is an excellent siege unit, or you can go for some other kind of support unit, such as the Night Line from the Way, or even the Tiger Cavalry from the castle. Lewis is going already towards the Feudal Age. My expectation is that he's going to make a Feudal Age boom. So go for the Horse Collar, go for the Double Beat Axe. As for Andy, Andy is playing with the Kittens. Kittens is a civilization that has access to this unique farm here that two villagers can work at the same time. It's called Pastures. This farm stuff here actually generate a lot more food than a regular farm, so kittens have like a great farming economy. Regarding their units, they do have access to fast producing skirmishers, fast producing scout line, if I'm not mistaken. No, it's only fast upgrading skirmisher, spearman, and scout. They all train and upgrade 25% faster, and the melee upgrade effects are double. So basically, when you research forging for adding attack to your infantry and scout, you actually gain twice the effect. So instead of +1 attack, you gain like +2. So that's a very good civilization to play aggressive with scouts and skirmishers during Feudal Age, and later with steppe lancers and is elite skirmisher during the Castle Age. So their units doesn't scale so well to Imperial Age, but they are very deadly during the Castle, and because of their economy, they can usually hit next age faster than their opponents. There comes Lewis. He already has 2 upgrades, so as you can see, he already has 2 more villagers than Andy by the time Andy reaches Feudal Age. Andy's on Feudal Age, 23 views, Lewis is on Feudal Age, 25. It might not looks like a lot, but that's almost like 10% more economy by the time you reach Feudal Age, huh? Or economical units. Lewis is already going towards the next age. He did upgrade here using the market and the blacksmith, and he did add now a barracks and is about to add an archer range. So it seems like his choice here will be for the Zombie Rider. As for Andy, guys, it's the same strategy, huh? The same strategy. Barracks for Fire Lancer and Rocket Card. So this Fire Lancer and Rocket Card strategy seems to be the favorite one from Lewis. Let's see if he's gonna succeed this time. He's already attacking 2 houses here. They are gonna be taken down. There comes the Jumbo Rider. I think that Lewis actually needs to mass at least 2 to 3 siege units. When you have like more siege units massed, you can actually deal a lot of damage. And he's actually switching, guys, from the Fire Lancer to Steppe Lancers. One house is about to go down. We just saw a monk from Lewis, so he might actually go and take down the relic. Monk is great. These Jumbo Riders have no access to bloodlines yet. Lewis is about to get a stable, perhaps, to do it. And why I'm mentioning that? Because without the stable and without upgrades, they only have 36 HP. So they are kind of an easy prey to mangonel, guys. That's what I mean here. And he keeps the pressure. I like what he's doing here, making buildings that are actually making it difficult for Lewis to play in the open field. He will have to move towards predictable places, and with 2 villagers, Andy can keep repairing his rocket cards. I like a lot what Lewis is doing, and oh, he's coming for a counterattack, huh? Counterattack is a good idea. The only problem is that you are just leaving your base fully exposed to the enemy siege. I'm afraid that Andy's gonna reach the town center again, but there comes the counterattack. Zombie Riders. Oh my god, Andy, you were open, my friend. Alright, Andy is trying now to do multiple stuff like protecting his views and micro. And therefore he just trades a 1-for-1, but he does have Steppe Lancer, they do have +2 attack, and he's diving on Lewis' economy. Damn, both players are hitting each other's economy. I think that the damage to Lewis' economy is very big because he's just idle his own villagers. He only has the wood save right now. He cannot add more units. I think that Lewis kind of has to win with this siege, and oh, he loses a Steppe Lancer to the monk. Oh no, it survived. He's about to lose his second. Oh my goodness, Lewis. he couldn't kill this rocket cart with 2 shots, man. Lewis still Andy has this rocket cart as his winning condition. Not if the Xianbei Rider can snipe it. Great micro, great army control. There are no more rocket cards for Andy. His eco is idle, but no, Lewis, don't move, don't move. Lewis has moved to stop the stone here, but now Andy can actually go back to the gold, but not to a safe gold, right? The Samurai Rider are punishing the villagers. There's no siege here whatsoever for Andy, and meanwhile, on top of that, Lewis has lost no view. So he has a great economy, he can even go for more relics. He has 2 relics already, he's taking gold here on the outside. He has no more siege and he's about to close up his base. Step Lancers came back to defend. Losing more views. Step Lancers are very deadly here, especially if you have nowhere to run to, so Lewis is just buying time and trying to take some views with him. Good job to take views here, but all the Xianbei Riders are about to die. He's gonna have to make new ones. Lewis only has 1 siege here, so he cannot do like a great push, but now taking gold once again, he might be back to try once again to besiege his opponent. There's the siege, there comes the Step Lancer. He knows that he's behind on economy, 1 because he's against Wei, 2 because he lost several views, so he needs to attack. There's no Imperial Age game plan. His game plan here is to succeed on the push. As for Lewis, well, he can actually buy some time, get some relics, as the more he extends this game, the better it will be for him. And he's taking like a lot of stones, so I assume that Lewis can at some point drop a castle here, and by making that, he's just gonna kill Andy because there will be no win condition here for the castle age, at least not with mangonels, huh? Not with rocket cards. But Andy is in a very dangerous spot, guys. He's already hitting the town center. Damn, Lewis, this seems scary. Andy has the win condition. He just has to keep shooting until the TC is down. Uh-oh, there comes 2 Hague 1 Cavalry. Hague 1 Cavalry, guys, is the knight unit from the Wei. And 11 attack, 92 HP, 2 rocket cards are dead. Great defense here by Lewis. There's only 1 more rocket card shooting. He can try to take it back. There's a monk. There's a monk. The rocket cart is trying to shoot the Xianbei Rider, not the monk. Another rocket cart down. Lewis is almost out of winning conditions. He just needs to push, but he's not managing to do that. Lewis is about now to drop 1 more Siege Workshop. I like Lewis' position a lot more. Despite being under attack, his position is a lot more solid. As long as he don't get like a big shot on the face, oh, he almost did it, he's gonna be in great spot. He did convert the enemy Step Lancer. Tried to kill the Mango, he did fail. He's gonna try again. Kill the views, kill the views! Great, he did kill the views, but lost a few Xianbei Rider, just 2, that's fine. There comes Andy, there comes Lewis, and he dodges. Good dodge. He's upgrading now the husbandry. This will add more maneuverability for his Xianbei Rider. And guys, those are top players, so the way they can actually move the units and control army is astonishing. Such an upgrade with like 10% more speed can actually deliver like a winning play. Good shot! 1 for 1. Ooh, he almost takes it. The Step Lancers are gonna take it down. They did a good job here taking it down. But there are more rocket cards and more Step Lancers to come. Great shot for Lewis with this newly born Mangonel. The TC is on a half HP. He's messing Hague 1 Cavalry. I think that once he do like 2 or 3 of these guys, he can go for a big snipe. Uh-oh, another Xianbei Rider dead. The Mango is there watching. No, don't lose the Xianbei Riders. Damn. He's sending the Xianbei Riders to the outside. It seems like he wants to get the back line from Andy. That's very interesting. I like the play. The Step Lancers are moving. Uh-oh, bad trade by Lewis, losing a Mango. And now Andy is about to repair. This could be an easy target for a sniping, but this attention to the detail and these repairs are making his life very difficult. More Hague 1 Cavalry are being made. even more stables. Damn, there comes the Haguan cavalry trying to get the back line. Uh-oh, the step lancers are not fast enough. One is going down. Monks are trying to get conversions. More zombie riders there. Sorry, more Haguan cavalry. 3 rocket cards down. The push has stopped. Most of the step lancers are pretty much useless here, guys. Without the rocket cars to support, they would just be an easy prey to the zombie riders, and he knows that if he fails to push, he's dead because he's very behind on the economy. So great defensive play here for Lewis, a very cold-blooded defense, and he does take game number 3.